Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Rick. Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Hope you guys are having a good day. And boy, oh boy, we got some drama happening here in the Call of Duty community. We got this video right here from this smaller content creator named Angry Television, and it's titled, "This Has Taken Over Call of Duty." And as you guys can see, it's going over a streamer named Warzone, who a lot of people know within the Warzone community. And this guy basically is calling him a cheater. And Galaxy did not like that one bit. And I saw this on Twitter, and he said, dude got 72,000 views on a video about how I'm using a Cronus and won't show my controller cable. So I showed my controller cable. He then made another video saying the next step is for him to come to my house and inspect my equipment / watch me play, and if I refuse, this raises suspicions that I am cheating. How does that raise suspicions? And he shows this little screenshot here of this guy's channel. So I then found this video with all of these views, and I decided I'm gonna watch it and see what this guy has to say and give you guys my honest opinion as well. I would love to know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you guys enjoy this type of video, make sure you guys hit that like button, smack it like it did something dirty to you. Subscribe if you have not already, and let me know, do you think Galaxy is cheating, or do you think this other guy is an idiot? Other than that, let's get into the video and hear what he has to say. Come on.
I have to talk about this Cronus Zen situation. I'm going to be calling out a specific streamer on this video because he was disrespectful to me when I asked him a legitimate question about getting stuck on the edge of the hitbox. Now, I figured out why that was happening, and it was something in my settings, but it's not what you think it was. Now, this Cronus Zen thing, and I'll be honest, I haven't really dove in, like I haven't dived into this.
It's such a bad problem right now, especially in Call of Duty.
I never really looked at or researched what it was. I have heard of it, but I've never actually looked into it. So what it is, and it's not what I thought it was. Originally, I thought the Cronus Zen was something that you put on your monitor and it like tracks on the screen, right? No, it's not that at all. It's actually much simpler, and it's so easy to hide. Where
it's actually scary how many of these are being sold every single month, especially on Amazon. I believe it's being sold at places like Walmart, GameStop, and scripts and videos about these scripts for extra aim assist, less recoil, all that stuff is all over YouTube, all over Google. And like, I truly think the majority of the Call of Duty community and the majority of these other people that play games competitively, even if they're not competitive, they're just trying to play and just, you know, be better than everybody else. Even though it's not being better, you have to use, you know, this type of stuff to cheat in the video game. I think the majority of the community is using this, and it's just like, it's going to become the norm to play Call of Duty now with the Cronus Zen. It's probably going to say, is your Cronus Zen, you know, properly equipped on your, you know, console or your PC to make sure you're playing correctly? Like, it's a joke.
I am convinced. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I am legitimately convinced that 80% of streamers are probably using it. Now, you have some of the best players.
Only streamers?
Guys, they're just that good. But people make mistakes. Humans make mistakes. And I'm going to point out a couple things here with some streamers that you just can't ignore it, okay?
Okay.
If you have a guy, first of all, let's talk about how you can tell if someone's using a Cronus Zen. They don't miss shots. They're never, it doesn't matter if they're in position or out of position, they win 80% or more of their gunfights.
I will say this, man, within the past few years of playing Call of Duty and how strong aim assist was, it's not as strong in multiplayer this year, but you know, it's still pretty strong in Warzone. But with MW3 and Black Ops 6 aim assist, everybody, even if you didn't have a Cronus, felt like you had aimbot. Like if you go back and play those older games, you play Black Ops 7, play 5 games of Black Ops 7 multiplayer, and you go back to Black Ops 6 or MW3, you literally feel like you have aimbot with that aim assist. So it's kind of harder to tell back then. Nowadays, with some of these people, with how crazy their aim is or how it looks, yeah, you kind of think, okay, they might be using something.
Because they're using a box that literally plugs in between their controller.
I hope he has some proof about this, though, man.
Their PC or their PlayStation or their Xbox. I'm not kidding. That's how simple it is. It's a little box, smaller than your phone, that plugs in between your PlayStation, your PC, or your Xbox, and you run what's called an aim script. It's real simple, real easy software to use. And what it does is it gets rid of weapon recoil, and it gives you better aim assist on top of the aim assist,
depending on what script you're using.
That's why
it can even do other stuff with other scripts like that, but most people, you know, run recoil and aim assist scripts.
Got these guys, unfortunately, it never matters if they're out of position. If you play Warzone and you don't cheat, Cronus Zen is cheating, and you don't cheat, you know what I'm talking about. It's human stuff. People are going to make mistakes. You have a guy running solo quads and has a stupid, ridiculous high KD, like 11 in solo quads. He's probably using a Cronus Zen.
Okay, I'm going to sit here and disagree with this. That doesn't mean he's using a Cronus Zen. Not whatsoever. Could he be? 100%. 100%. But just because you have a high KD playing solo quads, most of the time they're probably 3 or 4 boxing. It used to be 2 boxing, where you get another account with terrible stats. You join up on it to get, you know, lesser SPMM, and the lobby's a lot easier. Nowadays, people are 3 boxing and 4 boxing, getting like 2 other consoles and maybe another PC to run the game with the worst stats imaginable. You join up on them and you get the worst lobbies, and that's why they get such high KDs. Doesn't mean they're using Cronus Zen. Honestly, I feel like if you need a Cronus Zen in Call of Duty nowadays, if you're actually really good at the game, it's going to make you maybe slightly better. If you're a bot, it's going to make you a lot better. Well, I mean, depending. If you're a bot, you probably suck no matter what you use. We see cheaters that are terrible at the game that get slammed because they're so bad. But most of these guys have high KDs because of the bot lobbies they're in. Doesn't mean they're using a Cronus Zen. I understand what he's saying here, but I want to make sure I make that clear. Not saying he's wrong, but you know.
I don't want to touch the game, because it's like, now you're just, you know what you're seeing all the time now is all these TikTokers. They're
the
like
worst.
TikTok in their gamer tags.
They're the worst.
And they're all using the Cronus Zen. You can literally buy the Cronus Zen at a GameStop. Yep. It's so bad. I cannot. I was this naive towards the whole thing. I really was. I was like, the percentage of people using that because I thought it was something you put on your monitor and it would track people. I'm dead serious. I was like, that sounds like.
I'm a little confused on this background gameplay I'm watching though. I'm not going to lie. This video would be a lot better if he had better gameplay in the background. Because he has 0 kills, and the way he's looting, the way he's moving around, it's not really going to support your argument that good if you play like this. I'm just saying, in the future, my guy, use better gameplay, or at least like edit it up so you see kills and we can see your aim, and that way we could see, okay, are you good or are you, you know,
like trash? It doesn't. Who the fuck would do that? No, it's literally a box that plugs in between your controller and your PC. That's it. It runs an aim script for you. It's insane. It's insane, dude. If you, and I'm going to call out a streamer. His name is Galaxywz. Now I'm
so many people told me to watch this guy.
He was super disrespectful to me on a stream. I asked him a question about getting stuck on the edge of the hitbox, and he played dumb. He's literally talking about the hitbox in stream, in chat. I asked him about getting stuck on the edge of it, and he played dumb. He didn't know what that was. And it's not because he
Does he have a clip of this?
Because I really don't think he understood the question, because he's never dealt with that. He's never dealt with that because he's using a Cronus Zen. That's why. He's like, what the hell are you talking about? But it's like, the thing that...
I'll be honest though, I'm gonna see if he shows the clip later or if he gets into it a little bit more, but a lot of people come to my chat and ask me, or like, how did you know he was there? And, you know, I'll answer sometimes depending on how many trolls I have in my chat, because so many people will like to troll me and say that I'm, you know, cheating or whatever. Depending on how, if it's the first person that's coming up, I'll be like, yo, I had a radar, or I heard him, or whatever. But if it's like the 10th time, I'll be like, you're a fucking idiot. If you think I'm using wall hacks, you're dumb, because I suck at the Call of Duty. I'm not terrible, but I think I suck. You know, a lot of times I play terrible, but yeah, some streamers get pissed when you call them out though.
Pisses me off. He's not nice to people unless he's getting gifted subs or people are donating money.
A lot of streamers like that.
He streams on Twitch every day, makes a living playing Call of Duty. He doesn't read the patch notes. He doesn't care. For somebody that's this good at Warzone, you're telling me you don't read patch notes? He transitioned perfectly from Black Ops 6 to Black Ops 7. And if you play Warzone, legit, you know that switch messed everything up. You had to change your settings, the game played different, everything. It was like learning the game all over again.
I don't remember
winning solos
it being that different, other than just aim assist.
Like, I've gotten 1 or 2 wins solos since the release of BO7, and it's been out for a while now. We're looking at like, what, over...
Well, I will say this, Warzone has more open matchmaking than multiplayer, meaning if you are, I'm not saying he's a bad player, I never watched this guy play, but just to say you had only 1 or 2 wins, like, it could be because you're playing people that you normally don't face. I still need to hear why this guy thinks he's using the Cronus Zen. I know a lot of people think Galaxy's cheating. I never watched him. Maybe I should do that for a video. But
for 6 months, I told him, I called him out for it. I said, the way you respond to people is pretty fucking shit. And he's like, I'm sorry, I just have a low tolerance for stupid questions. When
Okay,
somebody in
valid
the
point.
chat finally was like, oh, I know what you're talking about. He's like, yeah, we're dropping that. We're not talking about it anymore. Like, bro, I'm supporting your Twitch stream. I'm in the chat. Like, I'm being part of engagement. And you want to, and I'm not the only one that he like responds like shit to. He's like one of those kids that in school he would cause problems.
There's a lot of
the
toxic
teacher called him
streamers out there.
He'd argue. Like, he's one of those motherfuckers. I'm calling this guy out because he's cheating. He's using a Cronus Zen. He's using a Cronus Zen. A lot of other streamers, a lot of other TikTok streamers, these social media warriors with Call of Duty are using a Cronus Zen. And it's real easy to tell. You look up videos, there is no shortage. There is a large community of people that just, they promote this stuff. Like, it's perfectly
so crazy.
normal that it's not cheating. And it is. Bro, I can't believe I went so long not looking into this.
Hold on, is he going to show how he knows he's using the Cronus, or is he just going to say that?
Not researching what the fuck a Cronus Zen was. This shit is
That's a little odd to me.
cheating. It's undetectable by anti-cheat. No, now they're claiming that they're rolling out anti-cheats that are cracking down on the Cronus Zen.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
I'll believe it more when I see more people getting banned. So this guy, this Galaxy Warzone guy, if you watch gameplay of a guy that's showing you, hey, this is what gameplay looks like with a Cronus Zen, and then you look at his gameplay, he doesn't miss shots. He has a stupid high KD in solo quads where he goes up against teams of 4. He 2-boxes, even though 6 months ago he denied it and said he didn't even know what 2-boxing was, and now he openly admits to 2-boxing. 2-boxing is where you use trash accounts. You use new accounts to get into easier lobbies. It's reverse boosting, and then you back out of those trash accounts and use your main account so you can farm kills for content. That's why he can drop like 30 and 40 bombs in solo quads. He's not worried about position. He's not worried about just running around the map and getting third-partied because he can win most of his gunfights. He's not worried about it. Even if he's caught off guard, somebody that's not cheating, and he's usually in lobbies with other dudes that aren't using Cronus Zen. It's why he 2-boxes, because when he gets into sweaty lobbies, then he actually has to work for it. He's going up against other dudes that are using Cronus Zen. He does get killed, and he does get into lobbies that are like that.
I'm not defending anything, okay? Because, again, so many people tell me to watch Galaxy. I'll probably do that for a future video, like I said. Anybody that says that I'm protecting these streamers over anything I'm saying today, it's just dumb. I don't care about streamers. I think, actually, streamers are pathetic when it comes to this. To their full-time job playing Call of Duty, doing all this stuff. Like, I think it's pretty weird. Go get a real job and then do this as a hobby. That way you don't have to... I don't know, just my thing. But, you know, people that can make a lot of money and do it full-time, it is what it is. But we have to be real here. The guns he's using in this game, the Razor and the new AR, which are the MK35, I believe is the exact name of it, have no recoil whatsoever. The Razor a little bit, but once you put certain attachments on it in that sight, I use the same, looks like the same build as well. It literally has no recoil. And the other gun, the AR, literally 0 recoil. It's pretty pathetic how, you know, crazy good some of these guns are, and literally there's no skill to using them. Some guns you have to use some skill, but these other ones, no. So I'm still waiting for like the proof though. He's saying like he doesn't miss shots. Like, it's not really hard to miss shots with the new AR in Warzone with the buff aim assist at range. I'm just saying.
Constantly get shadow banned. I'm sorry.
That is true. That's very weird.
Constantly getting shadow banned, you're probably cheating. How this works, how shadow banning works. What it is enough people report you for cheating, and what it does is it suspends your account. And then Activision reviews, and if they don't find anything wrong, you get unshadow banned. He's using a Cronus Zen. It's undetectable. They can't prove whether or not he's using AIM software, and the technology just isn't there to...
I will say it is very odd that a lot of these streamers are constantly getting shadow banned. It is very odd. I will not lie to you. But again, the shadow ban system does suck. I've been through it. It's terrible. I've been through like just every single week I was getting shadow banned in MW3 because everybody thought everybody was cheating then because the aim assist was crazy. But the shadow ban system is not good. But the fact that he's getting unbanned does kind of mean like, yeah, you know, they're reviewing him. He's probably not cheating, but this guy making the video also does have a good point. They can't detect Cronus Zen. So how are you going to be able to prove that without, you know, any type of doubt? So he does have a point there.
To like really know if he's using that type of software to give himself an advantage in the game. It's just not there. I mean, that's what's happening. But he gets shadow banned almost every week. I mean, he doesn't get his account back for more than a day or two, and he's shadow banned because people go up against him and they're constantly like, how? He's going up against dudes that are being legit. They're trying to play the game legit, and he's over here making a living off fooling you, believing that he's that good. He's not. He's using a Cronus Zen. If you watch this guy, it's a simple way, and it does. You could do this with any streamer, any guy that you follow, any guy that you're passionate about, that you watch. You're like, oh, this guy's really good. All you have to do, ask him, especially if you're a big supporter and you've donated money, ask them, let me see the cord to your controller to your PC.
Okay.
Let me see the cord to your controller to your Xbox or your PlayStation.
I think that's actually very valid to do. Let me see your setup. If they have nothing to hide, I've done it before. I literally have this tripod behind me right here that I have a webcam ready to go. It's not on it right now, but I'll have the webcam ready to go. Somebody asked me one time in my stream, hey, let me see your setup. I said, okay. And like in 10 seconds, I had the setup showing. Same thing with the cord. Like here's my cord right here. My cord is about probably 3.5 feet long. Okay, and this is the one that I use to plug in. It's a Razer cord that was for my Razer headset. Now I use it just to make sure that this, works, because the Bluetooth I don't have set up for this controller. And it just goes straight across, and I'll literally show you guys a perfect example. It's not hard to do. It goes straight across right into the top of my PC, just like that. That's all you have to do. So I think he does have a valid point there. If you are a real supporter and you've been given money, oh, you guys can't even see me anymore. What the hell is going on? Let me fix that before we keep going. If you guys are a real supporter, why is it not working? That's actually kind of pissing me off. What are we doing? Sorry about that, guys. I got it fixed. But like I was saying, if you are a huge supporter of those people that you are watching playing Call of Duty or playing any game, and you ask them, hey, can I see your setup or can I see your cord? And they refuse to do it, that is very sus. It should be as easy as I just did right there after the game. Without moving anything, without touching anything, when the game ends or whenever they're able to, just be like, yeah, here it is. And boom. Pretty simple. So he does have a point there. Just do that.
It's not hard, bro. Look, I'm going to show you. I'm going to demonstrate how easy it would be for them to do this. You grab your webcam. This is my cord.
Yep.
That I use for my controller. Okay, there is no Cronus Zen. I'm following it down. And it plugs into the back here.
I will say though, like for me, I have a real camera that I use as my webcam. Some people have it on a tripod. It could be very difficult to be able to show the setup, so I will make sure I say that. But most people aren't using a real camera. Top streamers probably are, but they could still take it off the tripod and show everybody, in my honest opinion.
All you have to do is ask them, let me see your cable going to your PC from your controller. If they refuse, if they don't want to entertain that, it's because they have a Cronus Zen, my boy. They don't want to show you that they are actively using a aimbot tool, a piece of software with fucking aim script to fool you into believing they're actually good at the game. They're trash. That's why when they play professional tournaments, Galaxy Warzone, they get smashed. They get fucking rolled over because they're not legit players. They literally sell this shit at a fucking GameStop. Guys,
this guy's calling
like
him
70
out.
to 80% of the TikTokers, the streamers, these guys that are playing the game every day trying to make money, they're using a Cronus Zen, they're using aim script, they're using a little box that plugs in from their controller to their PC. It's a cord, and it's so easy to hide. Dude, this guy is a simp. I used to watch this guy all the time. I actually supported him until he got fucking rude at the mouth with me on his stream. And the thing was, is in the back of my mind, I'm like, yeah, this guy's probably not legit. But this is where it gets concerning, is he's somehow mastered the recoil on all these weapons. He does play every day, but I know for a fact...
Guys, I have to say this, though, man. As somebody that doesn't care about any of these streamers, I will have to say this. If you still are not able to get the recoil down in Call of Duty nowadays, there might be some type of skill issue there. I just have to say it. The majority of these guns do not have recoil, especially the metas. No recoil. Figure it out. I'm yawning. I'm sorry. It's 11 o'clock at night, but... If you are, I'm seriously, if you are having some issues with the recoil or working around the aim assist or, putting proper attachments on.
Fact, he doesn't play with these weapons enough to be a master with the recoil and know exactly how
most guns have the same recoil.
He plays with all these different
That's the problem with Call of Duty
too. Slams kids because he's using a Cronus Zen. I mean, look at zero recoil, crazy sniping. Look at this, solo quads, OG car is back, broken EGRT, broken KSV, new Voyak, #1 meta, Peacekeeper. Yeah, that's an absolute lie. The Peacekeeper is a piece of shit. Buffed Kogot, #1 meta.
Well, the Peacekeeper last month when that video was made was really good though. I'm not defending it, but I'm just, the Peacekeeper was insane.
K27, #1
probably now
meta
it's ass,
Hawker,
I don't know.
#1 meta, the M15, meta Raiden, #1 meta Rev build, and you can see like the time frame. These are all in this same month. He's just smacking little Timmies with every.
It's
gun
terrible
in the
content.
game.
He's 100% right.
Call him out. If you call him out, let me see your cord to your PC. He won't do it. He'll get offended.
He should be able to show it, right?
Or he'll ignore you, or he'll say some slick ass shit at the mouth. His little bitch ass. I hate his face.
Wow.
Hey, I don't blame you
This guy's
if you want to
mad.
make a living
I love
and
it.
sit at your house and play Call of Duty and make money. I don't blame you for doing that. But if you're going to do it legit. Actually be good at the game. Galaxy Warzone. He started playing Black Ops Royale, and he was playing in a professional tournament, and they got slammed. They got slammed by legit players, by real players. Like, he looked like he'd never played the game. I was like, you went from smacking little Timmies in solo quads, like you're the god of like the best.
I love
player
this
in the
stuff,
game,
man. I love it.
To like you go to play a tournament and it looks like you've never been in this position before. You get fucking rolled over. Your team gets rolled over by legitimate players. Guys, you're not that good. I'm just if you're a streamer,
Talk
if you're
your
watching
shit, boy.
this video, I'm calling you out, bro. What's up? Like in real life, you ain't gonna do fucking shit, little boy.
Dude, I love it, man. He's talking that ish. Hey, I respect, brother. I love it, bro. This type of stuff is what I am. I love it.
Real simple. Real fucking simple, guys. They're fucking using a Cronus Zen. Dude, if you're using a Cronus Zen, you're watching this video, you're a cheat, bro. You're a
Facts.
hack.
Yes.
You have ruined Call of Duty. You are literally the reason. You can't play legit. You're not that good. You don't have an 11 KD in solo quads because you're legit. You have an 11 KD in solo quads because you're using a fucking Cronus Zen. That's gonna do it for this video, guys. If you like,
guys, I'm not gonna lie though. Okay, so again, I like these type of videos. They calling people out, doing this and that. I respect it, but I will say this though. There was not. This is the problem with making these type of videos, calling people cheaters and stuff like that. You really need to have some evidence. Now, clearly everybody knows that Galaxy Warzone. Okay, this guy right here. Let me make sure I find the picture of the dude. Okay, wherever he's at. This guy right here is clearly what a phenomenal pause right there. It is a 2-boxer, 3-boxer, whatever. I'm gonna guess probably 3-boxer. That's what most of these guys are doing to get these really bad lobbies. But to say he's using a Cronus Zen because he doesn't miss shots or all this stuff, or he won't. I mean, it's weird he's not showing his cable. Totally 100% agree. Especially if you are a supporter of that person and you've donated before and they don't want to show it. They want to just get hostile with you. Totally agree. That's a little weird. But there's no proof that this guy uses that. I'm just saying. So to say all that, and that's the evidence, you got to do a little bit more when it comes to showing us the proof that he's doing that. Because if you're going to put those allegations out there, you really got to have that evidence. But again, I like these type of videos. I think it was hilarious, especially towards the end. He has a lot of, good points. He's got some points where I'm like, I don't know. But I would love to know what you guys think. Do you think Galaxy Warzone is cheating? I'm probably going to go watch a video of his in the future for, give you guys my honest opinions. But, Call of Duty is a terrible game right now. The guns take no skill. The game itself takes no skill. So, very odd he won't show the setup or show his cable, but that doesn't mean he's using the Cronus Zen. Just because he has a high KD in solo quads does not mean he's using the Cronus Zen. You would most likely just be getting a high KD because you're 3-boxing, 4-boxing, and you're playing people that literally have no idea what they're doing. So, let me know what you guys think. I would really appreciate if you could hit that like button, smack it like you did something dirty to subscribe if you have not already. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys have a great day. Peace.